A decision that we made over the last couple of months was to purchase some logging trailers. So we purchased 5 Pitts logging trailers, which hold between 20 and 25 tons of material at a time, and we've hired 2 contract drivers to actually drive the trailers and pick up our logs. And here's the reason why we did it. Because when we go and pick up our own logs in the system that we've put together, where we actually drop off a logging trailer, pick up a full one and bring it back, which is why we have so many, we can save up to $10 a ton having it delivered to our place. Now, we can't buy all of our logs this way, but we can buy a significant amount of logs. For example, the 2,000 tons of logs that are currently in the lot were purchased in this manner from a private ranch. And so, by saving $10 a ton on 10,000 tons, that's $100,000 in savings as compared to buying the logs from other truck drivers and other loggers. And so again, all of which we will have to do. We will be buying 30,000 tons of logs per year. We hope to buy a third of them in this manner. The trailers that I purchased cost $100,000, and so approximately $100,000. So if I were not to purchase those trailers, I would have paid that $100,000 anything, and we would have owned no asset. This gives us the capability not only of working with loggers that don't have trailers and don't have availability to be able to get the logs to us, but it also gives us the opportunity to save lots of money in the years to come. And so again, we've had the first 2,000 tons delivered in this manner, so we've made $20,000 of our money back. And let me clarify that in the money that we spent, it was not just for these 5 trailers. I bought 5 logging trailers. I bought a self-loading trailer. It's an older trailer, and this trailer serves 2 purposes. First of all, it allows me to go out to logging sites where the logger does not have a capability of loading their logs onto our trailers. Many, many small loggers, and there are lots of them out there now, although they can cut the logs down and they can bring them to the street, they can't load them onto large trailers like the ones that we have, and transporting them in small trailers is not cost efficient. And so by having a self-log loader, if it's a bigger job, we can actually leave the self-log loader there and help to log onto our own trailers, or just send that log loader out. And so this was a very good find for us. We actually found it 5 states away, and one of our truckers went and picked it up for us, so we're very, very happy to have that. That's our newest addition. We also bought a flatbed trailer with a donkey, and that means it has a forklift on the back of it, kind of like you see the landscape trailers are the ones that deliver sod, where they come in and they actually have a forklift that comes off the back and unloads. We purchased a flatbed with a donkey because this is how we can deliver to areas, to partners, strategic partners or satellite partners that don't have the capability of unloading our trucks. We also can do satellite offices or satellite locations that aren't actually retailers at all. Let me give you an example. For a couple weekends in a row, we went to an area called Conifer, and we would just bring our truck and sit there with our donkey, and customers would actually just drive up and we would load their trucks with it. So this trailer gives us a big capability that we didn't have before, and certainly is an asset to what we're doing. Again, we're being able to deliver our own pellets to locations, to our satellite locations, at a fraction of the cost that we would pay another vendor to be able to do it, first of all. And second of all, they leave our facility when we want them to, because the trailer is ours and the drivers are contracted by us. And so they're at our beck and call, and they ask us where they want us to be, where we want them to be and when, and that certainly helps us to deliver to our customers on our time frames and not someone else's. So logging has been a very interesting part of this business. And I've actually spent a lot of time out in the field with loggers and gotten to know some of the local loggers that are working in our area. As far as government contracts go, there have been stewardship contracts that have been awarded predominantly to one company, and that's a company that I'm working with right now in order to gain a 10,000 or 12,000 ton a year contract for a long term, for a 10-year contract. And so I'm looking forward to solidifying that. And so that will be a third, approximately a third, a little bit more of the wood that we will be getting. There are also other local loggers that are working on shorter-term stewardship contracts, and so I'm also working with them. I would say that 2/3 of our wood will probably come from United States Forest Service land or Colorado State Forest land. The other portions will probably come from privately owned ranches and estates, and they clear hundreds of acres at a time, and we now have very good relationships and have been working with many loggers that and foresters that are hired by them. And so the logs that you see here in our lot are about a month or a month and a half's worth of logs. There's probably 1,500 tons of logs here. I know it looks like a lot, and because it is, 1,500 tons is a lot of wood. So you can imagine if we're going to be using 30,000 tons of wood a year, this is approximately a half a month or a month's worth of supply that we have here in the lot. We believe that we can store about 2 months worth of supply in our yard, and we are in negotiations to finalize logging contracts so that they can be delivered to us all winter long.
Hi, I'm Ned Rydell. I'm the Chief of Engineering for Boulder Systems. I design equipment for our pelletization process. I fix things that break. I do research and development and testing. And I make a killer espresso.
I'm Chris Bechtel. I'm the Assistant Manager in Training here at Environmental Energy Partners. I think this is an awesome, innovative company. I believe in this company, and looking at good things.
Hi, I'm Paula, and I am creating the employee safety manuals for everybody so that we make sure that we are in complete compliance with OSHA.
Hi everybody, I'm Roger. I'm the plant manager and assembly construction man. We've been working pretty hard on the mill lately. Everything's been going pretty well. We've had a few glitches here and there, but we've been actually pretty successful the last couple of weeks, maintaining an average production schedule. So just want to say hi. Thanks. Have a good one.